What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ZK Adventure. We are in the lobby once again, which has been not really a meme of anything, I don't think, but have gotten a couple of uh, comments on Discord about some YouTube video about let's all go to the lobby or something like that. I don't know. I find it humorous, regardless, but here we are. Welcome back. Feel free to take a break. When ready, choose ZK4 to continue. I have taken a break already. ZK3 Abandoned was a nightmare, for lack of a better word. But let's go ahead and start up ZK4. Alright, here we go. Rainbow is the next, or is the first level. Okay, I kind of remember this one, sort of. So you essentially you pick a path, and I think you have to follow the path, and then you have to go through the one that doesn't have any of the keys, or any of the locks that you have the key for. This level was in CCLP4 voting. However, I forget who, but someone commented on it saying that it was, you know, like stupidly easy. So there's that. Okay, so it looks like it was changed for this. It looks like there's actually more to it than just collecting the flippers and exiting. But I don't know how many yellow keys I grabbed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 yellows. Now reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 reds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 blues. So 9 blues, 8 reds, and 7 yellows. I'm convinced I grabbed a lot more than 9. Okay. And no green. Well, we do need to go through the green key path because yeah. This is a pretty cool level concept, I gotta admit. I feel like this kind of led to guessing, but I don't believe it does. So that's 1, 2 yellows. Okay, so 2 yellows and a blue. 2 yellows and a blue. Let's see. 2 yellows and a blue. So 9 blue and 7 yellows. And 8 reds. I'm losing track. 2 yellows and a blue is what I have. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 yellows. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I can totally dig it. Rainbow's done. Pretty cool level. I like the idea of it. It's not my favorite, but I like the concept it has, regardless. Alright, don't be late. Okay, so waste a move. Okay, so this is a pretty cool level idea as well. Okay, I think I unintentionally got the right path. All right. Oh wow, really? Wow, I had to do that a lot faster than I was expecting. Thankfully, boosting makes this a little easier. And there's also shortcuts I didn't even notice. Alright, that's that level. That's also a really fun concept. Like, it's pretty interesting to see how Zane has implemented his own takes on concepts. And this is definitely showing. Guidance. Okay, I already kind of see how to get this guy. I'm pretty sure I need these fireballs from the looks of it on the left-hand side. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, looks like we got another set. But here it's kind of the opposite direction. For experts? Sure. I'm convinced I already screwed up because of this thing. I don't think I can salvage it. But maybe I can. And there's 2 more fireballs though. So if I got all these chips, do I even need the red key for anything? Hold on, let me release this guy. And I'll wait for him. Like, what is the purpose of the red key? I mean, was I supposed to do something with it? Or is there another exit somewhere with it? I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that was, but oh well, it's solved. Solved? Alright, 4 corners. There sure have been a lot of levels in Chip's Challenge design history with this title. And this one, I gotta say, this one, it has its own unique idea with it. Alright, so that looks like that was the chip collecting section, because there aren't enough levels titled 4 corners. Yeah, exactly. Even Zane has known that there are other levels with this title. This is a pretty interesting take on it, though. Like, every section, or every corner, rather, has its own idea, or has its own level style. Like the starting one was obviously chip collecting, this one was key swapping, this one's force floors. I'm assuming that there's no way to trap yourself in here. And then this one's block pushing. I like this level. I like this one a lot. I sort of wished I rated it higher in CCLP4 voting, but honestly, a level like this didn't really meet up to the standard I wanted for CCLP4, and there's a little trick right here. Like, you have to keep this little niche in mind too. So there's that. I think if this level was designed, say, for CCLP1, I think this level would have gotten into CCLP1 hands down. And I know there's been a couple of people out there in the community that are kind of against this trope of 4 cornered quadrants and such like that, because it's apparently a very outdated design trope, which it is. I'm not arguing against that fact, but just because it's old doesn't mean it can't exist. I mean, let's be honest here. If we were going off of things that are stale, wouldn't this game in this game's existence count as that? I mean, this game's pretty old, but you know, we all still play it. But 4 corners there, that was a lot of fun. I really liked that one so far. It's kind of interesting because here we were struggling with the end of ZK3 Abandoned, and now we're in the next set of Zanes, and it's like super, well, not super easy, but you know, not as, nowhere near as difficult. And it's refreshing to see like the change of pace that Zane approached with this set compared to the one prior. Like, it's kind of the way I did Josh L4 to Josh L5. Like, Josh L4 I had intended on being very difficult, and once I realized how difficult it really was, I kind of learned from my mistakes, because Josh L4 has, it's not a perfect set. I mean, it's a good one. I still stand by its existence and the levels it has, but I definitely made mistakes. Like, there's no questions asked about that. And you know, it's a learning experience, and I think Zane's approach with this set was a learning experience for him as well. I can't speak for him, but if I had to guess, that would be my guess. Like this level, this pathways level, this is nothing but a maze with ice, and there's absolutely nothing of interest with the level itself, but I like the fact that it exists. Like, you know, it has no reason to exist, but it does, and I like the fact it does. I can't even go that way. Okay, we gotta find our way back. If anything, this kind of reminds me back of the old days with MSCC, like the very first levels of that game, or the levels in that game, I should say, of CC1. But speaking of MSCC, there is well, I won't say well known because I don't think that's the right term, but Andrew R, who pops in every once in a while on CC Zone, came back a couple of days ago with the announcement that there is now a way you can play MSCC on 64-bit computers thanks to some program or some I don't know if it's a program. I think it's a binary file of some kind. How do I get into that little section? It's not up there. It's not up through here. I think it's through the upper left. Let me try to get back up there. Yeah, let's go this way. Here we go. And it took me personally forever to get it working because there weren't any specific steps on how to do it, which was very frustrating. And I needed like a ton of clarification on like what do I do first, because the site you download it from had like, it didn't really explain how to set it up. It just kind of explained the person's experience of setting it up, which was absolutely no help at all. No offense to that person, but I got some clarification from Andrew R, thankfully, and got it working. So I think any future CCLPs I do, or CC Chips Challenge Let's Plays I do, I'm thinking that I might go back to the MSCC format of my Let's Plays. Like, I didn't even consider going back to it through this because that just seems kind of pointless. Because I'm so far into both this and Walls of CCLP4 that there's no real reason to change the program I play them on. I don't think that makes it a very smart decision. But it works now, and I'm super happy it does. Like, you have no idea. It's so cool. But yeah, that was Pathways. Again, not that interesting of a level, but I like the fact that it's even a level. Like, it's just a maze, but it's a maze that, you know, made me think in some ways because of the ice. Alright, neighborhood. So it looks like this is a pink ball dodging level. Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. So is this like a scatterbrain type scenario that I can only release a couple of these guys? Let me die and restart. I need 4 blocks. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a scatterbrain type section. Well, no, not really, because there's this big old opening right here. Oh, I do need all 5. I just have to, I have to use the edge block right there. Okay, this is pretty straightforward then. Alright, got this yellow key here. Let's find a place to put it. Do I need the ball? That's... Okay, I do. I had a feeling... Oops. That must be difficult in links, because... I mean, let me get back to it. I want to say that's difficult in links because of splash delay, but I don't know. I need to see this again and actually attempt it a little bit better than what I did. Alright. Let me wait right here. Okay, yeah, that's nothing. Never mind. I didn't consider pushing the block and then waiting for another ball cycle. Alright. So we got this red key now, and we can go through here. And I'm guessing we just push these to kind of affect the ball pattern. I don't know if we actually need these blocks or not. Okay, that was a pretty cool level. Again, not that interesting. But if anything, the ending was. Like, I really like that ending. Like, I've kind of taken a liking to that kind of concept of pushing blocks to get through, like, a pink ball type thing like that. But other than that, it was a pretty fun level to play. Memorable. Okay, that looks like a K. I'm assuming that's a K. Alright, what do we got here? This is a very interesting design. Oh. So I take it the blocks at the start form the pattern that we need to put the blocks in right here. I don't think I wanted to do that. Alright. Is there anything under these though? No. Alright, let's just leave them right intact like that. Like, the most noticeable approach I'm noticing with this set is that there's these big old open room. Like, not, I wouldn't call this, like, huge open, but it's open on principle. Oh, I can't even go that way. Like, it just has an open structure, and I like it. I like the fact that that there's some Zane levels out there that have this level design. Okay. Okay, so we'll need skates to get in there. I kind of wish that block was a little bit more noticeable, but I'm not really faulting it whatsoever. Alright. So I can go in here, get some skates. I need these. So I can grab these guys. Alright, what do I do here? Huh. Okay. Okay, I guess I got a block out. I don't know. I don't have a I don't have the blue key. I don't even know where the toggle button is. Where's the toggle button? I have a yellow key though. We can get this. And I got fire boots now, finally. Which I guess allow me to go where the fire is at. Over there. But if I remember correctly, there was no way I could get in there. Yeah, how do I get in there? Is it up here? Oh yeah, here's a fire right here. And all these green keys. Finally get these. Okay, so where do I actually use the suction boots at? Oh, so I can actually go through here now, too. And I'm missing one chip. Oh, it's that one right there. Which I can use this block to get. Alright, so as we got all the chips, I guess now the only thing left to do is, I guess fill these water spaces in and then get the remaining 6 blocks on the traps. So I need 9 blocks total. Do I have 9 blocks? I have 3, 4, 5. I can't use that one right there. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I indeed do have enough. Now, why am I pushing you out this way when I can just do this? Make it much, much easier. So this is going to be a pretty tedious approach, but I've said it before about a bunch of levels before, and I still stand by it. I don't believe tedium is a bad thing. Too much of it, of course, is, but I mean, too much of anything is a bad thing. And thus becomes tedious. So too much tedium is tedious, in layman's terms. Alright. Actually, do it that way. So that's what that path is for. And you go around right here. This is also a really good level. Like again, I'm not even bothered by the tedium whatsoever. Like if anything, this is more or less more relaxing to play than boring. I want to say. So I'm gonna do that. That way I have some room to push the rest of them in. Okay, so I gotta go up there and grab these other 2. And there's even a little shortcut right here that I can take advantage of and push them through this. That might have been intentional, but it feels like a shortcut to me since there's the other path around. And I don't think I need my boots for the actual path to the exit, do I? No, I don't. Alright, so get this guy in here. Now we just kind of shuffle it around to get to the formation I need. Which I think we're going to have to use the thieves, which is fine because we can do that. Alright. And there we go. Memorable is done. I wouldn't say the level itself was memorable, but I did have a lot of fun with it. Very unique. It's one of those levels where you have to gather blocks from everywhere and just kind of bring them to one location. It's honestly, I've done it before. I want to say a couple other people have done it as well. It was probably in a couple of official sets as well. I don't know. Well, I guess Avalanche is the obvious one, but Avalanche had a really strict nature to it. Well, not really strict, but you know what I mean. But, you know, I have a soft spot for levels like this that have this concept of bringing blocks from everywhere into one place. Like, I like it. That's one reason why I really liked Avalanche from CCLP3. But I had a lot of fun with it, nonetheless. Alright, stages. Do I want to play another one? I guess I will. So I take it I don't want to touch these. Okay. That was pretty easy. Oops. Why did the hint have to say yes right here? Wow, I don't know why it said yes, but okay. The hint says yes, I will play another one. Like, this one felt easier than the red key one. Okay, I need to not take that approach. Oops. So are there really 8 stages? I wouldn't think there would be. Oh wait, there's chips on both sides. Aw. Okay, fair enough. So the last stage is right below where I start at. This is good practice for joyriding, I have to admit. Alright, this one I can actually die on, so... Which I did. You failed. I feel like this yellow key one should be a little bit more difficult, because it kind of feels out of place. Like, not out of place in terms of the level, but in terms of the amount of execution, or amount of precision you have to do. It just seems way too easy. I feel like that should have been the first one, if anything. Man, I keep doing that with the green key section. Oh, come on. I hesitate every freaking time. Whew, thank God I got through that. Alright, stages is complete. I'm glad I got that out of the way, to be completely honest. Like, I I'm torn about joyrides now. I've gotten worse at them over the years, and it's no design's fault. It's my own. So I can't really say I disliked joyrides much because it's my own fault. I'm not that good at them no more. I think I just need to practice better with them. In terms of preferences, though, I definitely don't prefer joyrides. But since it was the entire level and not just one particular section, I'm okay with it. Anyway, I want to keep playing. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to keep playing because these levels are just refreshing to play compared to the section prior to this. But I know I do need to end the video sooner or later, and I think right now is as good a time as any. So we will take on waves in the next video, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully this ZK4 section is much more appealing than the ones before it. I'm definitely seeing the design evolution of Zane here, and I really like it. Not just for that reason, but I like the fact that I can notice that. It's kind of hard to notice that sometimes. But anyway, we will see you guys later.